is Arya. I live in the beautiful island of Sri Lanka. We can see the world advancing really fast, and Sri Lanka is doing its best to catch up as well. One day, we will have to do our bit to help our country develop too. We learnt in school that true development means not only economic, but social and ecological well-being too. Hi, my name is Arya. I'd really like to see what you all are doing here. It looks really interesting from the outside.
Hi Arya, we will show you, but safety first.
After the airport expressway opened, the traffic congestion here got quite bad. So RDA requested the assistance of Japan and the JICA to find a solution. After joint study on traffic situation and environmental and social considerations, we have come up with this solution, that is construction of an elevated bridge with approaches.
In this area there are so many container terminals. All the containers with goods coming from the Colombo port and these terminals and the Katmai expressway will find their destination through this bridge with a short period of time.
Who is JICA?
Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, is an organization that provides financial and technical assistance to Sri Lanka through official development assistance of Japan.
One of the first things we do before even deciding on a project like this is to do an EIA, an environmental impact assessment. If we find any potential bad impacts, then we have to find ways to mitigate those, and then if possible find ways to expand on the good impacts.
In this case, the area was already polluted. The river was polluted, effluents and discharges from the factories and houses on the river bank. The pollution was high due to high traffic congestion in this area.
If you look at the bridge design itself, you can see, unlike the older bridge, there are no piers in the water. You can see the piers only at the river banks. So we have not made any obstruction to the water flow.
Once the bridge is operation, there is no any traffic condition here. So air quality of this area gradually would increase.
Didn't you have to cut down some trees to build this bridge?
Yes, unfortunately we had to. But for every tree cuts, we are planting 2 replacement trees of same species around here.
Another very important aspect of this project is the resettlement scheme. There were 2 big government buildings which had to be relocated. Then in addition, there were about 320 families who used to be living here, occupying the river reservation. They had to be displaced in order to make way for the bridge as well. So according to JICA safeguard policies, they have to be provided with alternate housing even if they didn't own their properties.
මම ශානිකා. මම සාලමුල්ල යෞවන සමාජයේ සභාපති. මම කලින් ජීවත් වෙලා හිටියේ මේ ප්‍රදේශයේ. අපේ ගෙවල් ඉවත් කරලා තමයි මේ පාලම හදලා තියෙන්නේ. මාත් එක්ක ජීවත් වෙලා හිටපු පවුල් 320ක් අද ලක්සඳ සෙවණ ජීවත් වෙලා ඉන්නවා. රටට අලුත් පාලමක් ලැබුණා වගේම අපට අලුත් ජීවිතයක් ලැබුණා.
මේ අය ඉස්සර ඉඳලම ජීවත් තුනේ කුලී රස්සාවේ. හැබැයි මේ ජීවත් වෙච්ච වටපිටාව සමාජ තත්ත්වයත් එක්ක කුලී රස්සාවක් හොයාගන්න එකත් ලේසි වුණේ නැහැ. ඒකින්ද අමාරුවෙන් ජීවත් වුණේ. ඒ වගේම සාලමුල්ල නිවාස සංකීර්ණයට යන්න ලෑස්ති වෙද්දී මේ අයගේ පොඩි අකමැත්තක් ඒකට තිබුණා. නමුත් සාලමුල්ල නිවාස සංකීර්ණයට ගියාට පස්සේ මේ අයට තේරුණා අපේ ජීවිත වෙනස් වෙන්න පටන් ගත්තේ මෙතනින් කියලා.
ඔවුන්ට අලුත් ගෙවල් අපි ලබා දෙනකොට ඔවුන්ගම කියලා ස්වයං රැකියාවක් කරන්න අපේම කියලා සම්පත්දායකයෙක් අපි යොදාගෙන ඔවුන්ට පුහුණු පාඨමාලා හඳුන්වා දුන්නා.
வீட்டில் இருந்து கொண்டே என்னுடைய வேலைகளை செய்து கொண்டு பாதணிகள் செய்யவும் உணவுகள் தயாரிக்கவும் இப்பொழுது நிறைய நேரம் எனக்கு கிடைக்கின்றது.
புதிய கெலனி பாலம் அமையும் முறையை நாங்கள் நாளுக்கு நாள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருந்தோம். நான் இணையதளம் மூலம் இது பற்றிய தகவல்களை அறிந்து கொண்டேன். இது ஒரு புதுமையான தொழில்நுட்பம்.
Do you know this is first time to build this type of bridge in Sri Lanka? This is called Extradosed bridge and design pioneered in Japan. At first, we make the 2 pier at the both sides of river, and across the bridge, across the river, we use casting to cantilever method with foam traveler. At the end, we close the bridge at the middle.
Oh yes, I was following how the 2 sides were coming together and they met up every day as I was traveling along this way.
and it is built with pre-stressed concrete, allowing the bridge to become strengthened when in use. So when the vehicles are moving along the bridge, the structure becomes stronger.
Was our blending method for soft ground treatment and for rapid construction at expressway bypass.
Well, I'll tell you a lot more fascinating things about this bridge. Have you noticed underneath the steel box? Those are called box girders. Those are fabricated overseas factories and brought them over, erected at site. And the special thing is those are erected especially in the night time for minimum disturbance to traffic.
Another advantage of using steel box girder is that it helps us optimize the time and space.
Best thing, we are very impressed with the technical staff from your country.
This looks like one big structure, but in fact there are two separate sections. One is the steel bridge section and the other is the concrete bridge sections.
So we have to manage under the construction time with contractor and completion time we control.
Both consultant and the contractor involves Sri Lankan staff, so that international experience as well as their knowledge and the technology directly transferred to the Sri Lankan staff.
And especially in the Extradosed bridge section, the contractor is a joint venture between a Japanese and a Sri Lankan company.
It is very good to see that the technology transfer and the economy in the project were achieved through a hard work and a very good collaboration between Japanese and Sri Lankan companies. Actually, this is one of our main objectives of our loan, to achieve such synergy and to create a win-win situation for the both countries with just one single common goal in mind.
Wow, thank you so much. All of you have taught me so much that I didn't know about. So it's you who's in charge of this awesome project?
Yes, my dear.
I saw a few lady engineers at the site, but I never thought that a lady could be the project director.
But in this country, people think like that. But actually now you will see, people think women are less responsible for that. It is not true. You know, Arya, in this site also, there are less women are working here. But those who are working here, they are doing excellent job. So as a project director, I have to be very familiar with new technology and how to take the technical decisions. But equally, I have to be understanding and kind to take human decisions on the matters like resettlement work. And also now, a project like this cannot be successful if we don't get support from the stakeholders at every level. Government agencies, utility agencies, and even from the general public. Of course, not only them. Actually, I have to get coordination and I need support from the project staff and from Road Development Authority, higher management and politicians and the contractors and the consultants and even from the JICA. It is not very easy task coordinating everybody and all bringing them in towards the one goal.
When I grow up, I want to be an engineer, just like you.
You can do it, and you can do far better than me. Arya, this bridge would be the symbol of equity and equality. This bridge would be the gateway to Colombo.